The Kings taking on the Warriors. For Sacramento, a great chance to win every time they take the floor, and they know it. This is a team that sits third in the Wild West. Warriors, Kings, and back in a moment for the tip-off. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now, Golden State's starting five. The three great shooters out there for them, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for them. And it's Barnes at the three spot. It's an interesting time of the season. Some teams are getting ready for the playoffs, and other teams are thinking about off-season strategy, what they're going to do, and they're not going to play in the postseason. Two completely different lanes to go with.
Yeah, at this point, the decision has to be made. Are you going to go 1, 2, 3 Cancun, or are you going to make a run for the title? Are we going to get our squad lined up for next year? There's so many decisions right now, and now is the time to make it.
It's a lot more fun thinking about the playoffs, though, isn't it? You've been on both sides of it.
You don't do the 82 to not get the postseason. That's why you play in all those games.
Well said. Here's Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got the first points up on the board for Sacramento.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
Back to Curry. The pass to Poole. Passes it to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The shot missing. And the Kings going the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
At the line for one.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Now here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Poole. And he hits the jump shot.
Jordan Poole.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
And the Warriors with possession here. Sacramento able to drain the three. Pass to Thompson. Back to Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Sabonis. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Poole. 4-point game. Pass to Thompson. Tries it from 19. Again, Golden State.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Now here's Herter. Last game he had 13. Murray with the bounce pass. Now the pass to Fox. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
First personal foul.
Right, that is questionable. It creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Jermichael Green comes in for Wiggins. Kuminga's come in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Monk finds Davis. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
Now here's Kuminga. Curry passes to Green. He dishes it to Kuminga. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Terrence Davis.
Wow.
First
He
personal
got
foul.
whacked on that.
First
Shouldn't
team
be much
foul.
debate there.
First trip to the line
At
for
the
him.
line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Peyton, he's checked in for Golden State. Both shots good from the stripe. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Pocket 6. Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. For Davis. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Jordan Poole is out there at Peyton, and it's Green in at the center. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis, who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. He gets in the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
First free throw is good.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
Murray's checked in for Terrence Davis. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. And Sabonis drops them both. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken a team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
And here's Herter. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Barnes looking around from deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 3, and Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Pass to Herter. Outside, Fox. Sabonis kicks to Herter. Connects from three-point range. Herter's got 8 points.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Down low. Green breaking loose. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Poole.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Nuggets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
Now, Herter, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Herter passes to Sabonis. Back to Herter, takes the 3. They get the rebound, and slammed up by Sabonis.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Poole on the wing. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Kings leading now by 6. And here is Barnes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray against Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And it looks like the illegal fit was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor.
Substituting on the court.
To being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And some changes here for the Kings. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Murray. Malik Monk comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Green comes in for Wiggins. Kuminga's come in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. Now, here's Looney. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Curry against Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. Outside Curry. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key.
19.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Looking at the Kings, Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire, This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kings leading now by 7. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Now, here's Fox. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Curry. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Another shot. Pass to Herter. Fires the 3. And another shot. Murray, no good.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Over in the corner, Poole. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got 8
3
points.
points.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins. Curry with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal
And some
foul.
changes here for the Kings.
First team foul.
Alex Lenz checked in for Sabonis.
Substituting
Lyle
on
comes
the
in for
court.
Murray. Davis is subbed in for Kevin Herter. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Wiggins. And it's Peyton in for Curry. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Fox passes to Len. 6 to shoot. Davis, that's for 2. And a dunk by Len.
There he is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Thompson passes to Peyton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green deciding where to go with it. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot's good by
Andre
Iguodala.
Iguodala.
Oh, hey,
Assist
Iguodala
goes to
understands when to
Draymond
catch and
Green.
fire. This guy has an incredible IQ for the game.
Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Thompson misses. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 4-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, how about the scoring of the Air Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft, while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Lyles. Malik Monk comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. Oh, Holmes in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Bounce pass from Iguodala. Kuminga dishes to Iguodala. To the paint. And with that shot, the Sacramento Kings cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from DiVincenzo.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside, here's Holmes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
DiVincenzo finds Kuminga. Good, nice job down low.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
To the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Golden State looking at who they've got. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Pass to Herter. Outside, Fox. Now Herter. And that one is stuck right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Where's the screen?
Now, here's Looney. Defended by Sabonis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
For Golden State, Kevon Looney at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he can't hit the second.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close. Yeah,
Golden State foul. Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for your Kings, Kevin Herter. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Herter drops them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Fox against Wiggins. Fox kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
Second team
And
foul.
really the defense fouling there to prevent
At
the
the line
layup,
for
but
your
that's
Kings.
exactly what you need to do.
Kevin Herter taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. The 10-footer. Got that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Stephen Curry.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
On the wing, Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Thompson. Connects on the 9-footer. Barnes has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Kings.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the
Andrew
stretch,
Wiggins.
because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and the loves now to attack inside.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Herter passes to Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Curry. Over Murray. Caught that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Curry.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Fox against Curry. Fox, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Murray left side. From 12 feet out. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Cool, the pass to Wiggins.
Get a bigger bucket than that. What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
The Kings
What a
with the
big
timeout.
moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure. What is that?
Please give a big
And so
round
Mike
of
Brown
applause
calls a timeout.
for your Kings youth dance team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
His percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Curry against Fox. It's off. Timeout call for the Warriors.
For Golden State.
It's tied at 41. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Here they come, the fans, for the 9-1-6 crown. Let's hear it. Come on, fans, stand on up. Make some noise.
Curry outside. Can't knock in the three. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Sacramento with the ball. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herder. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Davis at the small forward position. Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Who better than
First team foul.
Curry? He's going to be the coolest.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
It's the first that gives them the lead.
In any situation, Curry is happy to go to the line. He relishes the freebies.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the nice layup by Fox.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
If you want a free t-shirt, you gotta make some noise!
Fox. Curry is inside. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Davis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Davis has got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Herder. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. And that one is good. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
Outside Curry. Step back shot. Got it. And he's put them to within 2 points.
The Kings
It is crunch time, and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry. The game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They lead by 2. 54 seconds left in overtime. deciding where to go with it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 2. Fox against Curry. Shoots over Fox. Curry can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Herter kicks to Davis. Here's Fox.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
For Golden State.
They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime.
Free t-shirt. Are you ready, fans?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
The way that Curry runs the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Kings
Now a
with the
timeout called by Sacramento. They're leading by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
Let's hear it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Second personal foul.
Honestly, just doing what they
First
have
team
to in
foul.
order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings. De'Aaron Fox.
Take a break. Two
shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Huge spot for Fox. As the point, he's the leader, so they want him at that stripe.
And he ends up making a second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State.
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as
First personal
possible.
foul. Third team. Shooting for Sacramento. Terrence Davis. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
Nails the tray!
And when he gets hot, Clay can take over. Who can forget you not remember
Golden
the
State
47-point quarter?
Stephen
And they
Curry.
stop the clock
Fourth
as soon as
personal
they can
foul.
with the intentional
Fourth
foul.
team foul. At the line for your Kings. De'Aaron Fox. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
High pressure moment here for De'Aaron Fox. No need to rush. Just focus on the hoop.
And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Here's Curry. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the Kings